Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Darkstar and we're playing Bobs and Angels. Now, in the previous episode, what we did is we built a large metal array. I called it the conductivity core. I'm still not happy with it. We'll see. But we're making all the wire that we could ever need. We're making lots of plates. I do want to make a few more plates today. It's low on the priority list. We want to make some zinc and lead plates. We don't need it right now, but it's just good to have later on. But in between episodes, I've done a little bit cleanup of my inventory. I also built this as well, essentially just to mirror this, because we were running out of materials for some things. Speaking of running out, we have completely run out of aluminium. It's all gone. There's none left. So, my priority was to do trees and get trees set up in preparation for electronics, but it's aluminium first. We need to do that. But we have a new to-do list. I've properly filled this out. So we're going to do aluminium first. Then we are going to do the trees. And then I want to wash for geodes, and I want to start getting some of this thermal water. The reason for this is if we come back over here, we have no mineral catalyst left, and we only have one train full left of crystal catalyst, so we are running on short materials of these supplies. So we need to fix that too. Lots of things, lots of shortages, but let's get on with it. First, what we're going to do is we are going to start with aluminium ingots. While we're here, we're also going to do alumina. Alumina is used in several processes, including concrete, well, phase 2 of concrete. It's also used in some glass recipes as well. And because it requires aluminium ore, very good just to set up now. So let me reverse a little bit. There we go. Let's pick that up. And obviously I've got lots and lots of materials right now. I'm going to use, I think it's the 4 one I want to use. Is it this one? No, that's for the base that I built not so long ago. Yeah, there we go. Bring it over here. That should give us enough time to do the crushing of the aluminium ore. I brought some aluminium ore with me. Essentially at the main base we ran out of sodium hydroxide. I'm pretty sure that's my own fault though, because I think I told it to stop. So if we come back over here, yeah, we have base sodium hydroxide, no trains that come here. If I go back up here, we can see we've got the sodium hydroxide train. It's just waiting. So that's what we're going to do. It's full. Cool. So we need 4 inputs here because we're going to have aluminium ore come in. Then we're going to have sodium hydroxide. Then we're going to have alumina. Then we're going to have aluminium ingots. Now, with aluminium plates and making aluminium, molten aluminium, we can mix it with manganese as well. So we've already got manganese set up over here. So we'll be utilizing this too. Also marked on the map, a few things where I'm planning to do. So geode washing is going to be up here. It makes sense to do geode washing up here because we can then just crush the geode straight away. And we're going to do trees around here just to help with some of this pollution of the power facility. Okay. Let's call this aluminium ingots. So this is going to be the ore. This is going to be the sodium hydroxide, which is over here, isn't it? No, same here. Yes, it is. Then I'm going to just rename this to alumina. And then this is the aluminium ingots. Okay, so sodium hydroxide, please. You are here. I would like you to come to here and empty your cargo. I would then like another train from here. That's me setting things up for later. I would like you to come here and empty your cargo, but I'd also like you to grab this and get a full cargo. Off you pop. Thank you. So, let's place these power poles. While I'm over this way as well, I am going to defeat that biter base. I just think it makes sense to get rid of it. Because we are building so close to it right now. Okay. So we've done this bit. A relatively easy part of the setup to do. So, what is next? So obviously I've got this up here to help support me. And we need to place the these down. Okay. It's a 14 setup, which I believe is this one, right? Yeah. In fact, I didn't even mean to create the blueprint. But it'll be fine, we'll do that. Let's... Do you know what? Let's do this. Take advantage of the power cables right there. Let's change this recipe to processed aluminium. And then we'll just do this and this. Marvelous. Now, I'm not going to have like a full silo of sodium hydroxide. I feel that would be silly. So, I'm going to have a chest just here. And I think I will have maybe a row of it. Okay, so we need to make the aluminium hydroxide. Now it's going to build 60 of them. So, oh hello. Get rid of you as well, please. So I think what I'm going to do is have the aluminium hydroxide come on this side. sorry, the aluminium, processed aluminium on that side, and then the sodium hydroxide come from this way. We then do this and this. Change the recipe, obviously. We are going to take from you, take from you, take from you, take from you. Do the pick up there, pick up there. And you're going to make 12 every 6 seconds. So you only need fast inserts for this, that's plenty. I copy you, 1, 2, 3. So that's 10 so far. And that'll be 20. Okay, let me just quickly make sure we can do something. So we are here. I need to make sure that this can stretch. Yeah. That this can stretch. This is the carbon and the coal for the furnaces. Okay, let's do half on each side. Yep. Now let's power this up. Okay. I'm fairly happy with that. Let's clear all this up. Now, the next step is to do the alumina. Okay. Just want to change this to 0 quickly. Yeah, 1.3 to 1.3. Okay. That's fine. So it's a 1 to 2. Sorry, 1 to 2. It's not at all. It's a 1 to 1 ratio. So let's get these blast furnaces. Place this here. And then this is going to be aluminium ingots. So we are going to take carbon from there. We are going to take coal as well. I'd like you to pick up from there. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. This is going to be alumina, I think. When we do that, copy that, horizontally flip it. And then the rest of this, that's what I want. Let's have a look. I just want to quickly check if there's another alumina recipe later on. I think there is. Sodium aluminate. which requires sodium carbonate. This is also a byproduct, isn't it? From something? Ooh, brown algae. Yeah. I'll do that later then. So, what I want to happen... So this is going to be... we get 45 alumina from this process, from all of these. Now, this will be a full red belt. So I'm going to make the alumina go onto the belt like this. And I'm going to offset half of it as we always do, just so it helps balance it. Now, I don't want these to function if there isn't enough in there. And I don't want these to function if there's not enough in there. So I'd like to read contents, including in crafting. And also the same here. So enable this if alumina is greater than 20, we'll do 48. So that's 2 crafting. Let's offset this one again. So these shouldn't function unless they've got enough. We'll bring the coal this way. Now the aluminium, we're going to put just like that. Let's copy you two. And you two. Let's remove these circuit conditions. And let's power this up. Right. Okay. This is where I realize I've done things wrong. What a big shock, eh? Let's get rid of these. And these. Essentially, we're producing too much of this. So we need to figure out how we're going to utilize it properly. So I think ultimately we need to have the aluminum hydroxide come to this point and this point, like that. So from both sides of it. Do a read from both sides. Okay. Let's remove all of that. Okay. Okay. So how are we going to do this? What we're going to do is cut this and move you there. Undo that, and undo that. Okay. can have the sodium hydroxide come out here. And then we'll do that. Splitter here. This feels messy. I'm sure there's better ways. Let's read these again. Enable if alumina is less than, it's greater than 48. These are reading content still. Amazing. Offset here and there. Fabulous. What we will have is this as well. And this is going to be the aluminum ingots out. Okay. So we're going to have you over here, I think it is. No, not quite. And then we'll have you over here as well. Okay. So this is going to be for the aluminium ingots. Okay. And then the alumina, I think we go like this. And like that. I'm pretty sure this is going to work. I think the alumina is going to come out, the hydroxide is going to come out this way, however. Like that. And we'll do this. Okay, let's change this to greater than or equal to. And let's bring this. Oh, I see, I see. An idiot. So you guys don't need the carbon. It's just this that requires carbon. Alright. Ingots and alumina done. Now I would like a train, please. Not you. We've got a task for you later. So we'd like you to go to aluminium ingots, please, and do a full cargo. Now, before I head off, I want to defeat the biters. I'm very concerned, though, it's starting to get dark. So I think what I will do is I'll start the new train station for plates down here. Ow. Ooh, hello, garden. Alright, you here. And then let's get you over here. Want to have a bit of a gap. Because we still need to build gold plates and gold wire. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm doing that yet. Speaking of which, I was going to do the gold research as well. So we will need it. We also need it for alien research as well. Okay. Let's copy you. So we're going to have aluminium ingots come in. We're going to have aluminium plates come out. But we also need manganese too. Get rid of the trees. So this is going to be aluminium plates. So obviously this is going to be the ingots here. This one is going to be the other ingots here. And then this is just going to be the plates. But yeah, completely out of aluminium. We still have some red circuit, weirdly. Not very much. I mean, it stopped producing now already. Because we don't have any tin. Yeah, the tin production ran out. So I deconstructed that between the episodes as well. So yeah, just did a little bit more cleanup around here. I still need to clean up more, to be honest. But yeah, just left the copper intact for now until this runs out. But yeah, no more tin. So as soon as all of this tin runs out here, which is being used for science, that's it, it's all gone. All gone. And we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about science. Okay. Now, I would like another train, please. Not you, because you're doing the interrupt. Ah, we need to place another one down. That is fine. So, we are going to have you guys come in. I feel like these train stations are a little bit too far apart, but it's okay. Now, with manganese, I'm actually going to limit this, because we're using manganese for other things. So I'm going to bring you guys this way, and you guys this way as well. Let's flip these around. So come back over here. I need to empty your cargo. Okay. Fabulous. We've done that, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that. So let's do the rest. So we need 3 of these. So we're going to have aluminium there and manganese there. But no, do that. That's a little bit better. And you guys, how much do you need? Aluminium here. So you need 12 every 4 seconds. So fast inserters are plenty enough for you guys. Let's do that. Let's do that. How much water do we need? 150. How much do these produce again? 60 every second, so 3. Okay. Let's place these down as well then. Is that 7? Yeah. Let's bring them a bit closer actually. Change this to aluminium sheets. Let's do that. Now let's do this and that. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And we shall have 3 of these, which will provide plenty of water. Ooh, okay, so we do need to put 1 there as well then. How many of these do we produce? Yeah, that's fine. Now we just need to produce 3 of these. Alright. Let's copy something we've already made, which is this. Quite like that. Obviously change this to aluminium plate now. And then go to you. Do that. That. Cool. All connected, all set up. It's now starting to get light, so I'm going to go for that base up there now. So we should have plates. Not quite. Let me go back here a quick second. So plates aren't going anywhere. And let's have enough for 1, 2, 3, 2 trains. I think it will load on both sides though, however. Now that's done. The idea was that I was going to defeat that bite base, go back to the main base, add in a few more trains, and then set up the manganese, and then the train for the plates. Now. Alright, let's stop here. Hey. Get rid of those, get rid of those. You. Alright. And let's pick up the rest of the alien artifacts too. Just place that down quickly so it can get repaired. Hey, makes me feel a little bit better for a bit. Now it's only these down here, but that's even a smaller base. Okay. The tree facility is next. After I set up the trains. was a little bit hairy. I should have waited, but I was impatient. Now, aluminium is the second one here. I've also where we're going to need to do brass as well, because we only have 600 brass left. So obviously they're going to come this way, and I need to figure out how we're going to get aluminium here. Okay. Okay. And that will be aluminium. Let's follow the line again. It goes this way, down here, down there, down there, down here, and connects onto there. Yep. Cool. Now let's place the trains down. Let's get half of you and half of you. And then we want manganese. Full cargo, please. And I would like you to go to aluminium plates. Full cargo. And then temp. And empty cargo. Off you pop. Alright, pretty happy with that. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to pick up a few more inserters and a few more belts, and then we're going to do the tree making facility. So, let's pick up a few more of you. I do actually want another couple of you guys. Thank you. Then half of you, I think. Yep, I think I'm happy with the rest. Let's just place you down there. And you. Okay. Off to trees now. Ooh. I did finally hit a train. Where did that train go? Is it this one? Yeah. That's gonna forever be damaged now. Okay. Now I think I want to go here. But this is going to change. So we're going to get rid of this T-junction. It's not really going to affect anything so far because it's only the Rubite mine. And I changed the thing so it actually picks up from on base instead. Stereotype's almost gone. Okay, so we want the roundabout, which is this one. Let's place these power poles back down. And while I'm here, let's place another radar. Cool. Now we're going to go this way. Okay. Now I'm going to do this, 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 this. I'll have, yep, happy with that. I'm going to do that. Let's copy you. So this is going to be wood. This is going to be wood. And then we want iron plates. Then we're going to need mud. Then we're going to need sand. Then we're going to need pretty sure this is going to be coal. And this is going to be ammonia. And I've run out of rail. Of course I have. Let's come to the map view. Now this is where I just need to make sure that this isn't too wide. Okay. Let us do this then. And essentially what we need to do is copy that to that, this to that, that to that, that to that, that to that, and that to that. And then we can get rid of this one. Then I'm hoping much better. Are there any other resources we need for wood? No. Cool. Let us go back and grab some more rail then. I did originally have enough. let me... I just want to make an amendment here. I want these stations to be closed. These are empty. So enable this if crystal catalyst is greater than, and enable this if this is greater than. We do need to expand slag processing anyway, because we actually have slag to process. Right here. Now let's grab rail, please. I think that's it. Are you making aluminium plates yet? Looks like I'm expecting plates roundabout now. Why don't we have them? Whoops. What are you wanting to repair? That was weird. There's a robot on a mission. Marvelous. Whoops. Let's fix that. That's power for the entire base. Was just destroyed. Okay, let's park you up here. Okay. Charge it quicker. Let's connect power up. Lovely. Bring it a little bit further this way as well. And then let's place another radar. Okay. Now, in between episodes, you've probably already seen I created this. So it's going to fill it with cargo. And then I want it to come to trees. Or wood even. And I want it to empty its cargo. So if you could go there. I also did a few extra bits as well. So over here, we already have mud. So again, I'm going to go to wood and empty your cargo. And again, wood and empty cargo. Did I do ammonia? I want to say I did. Yes, I did. And again, wood. Empty cargo. Last but not least, we do need to create another one. I didn't actually set this up. We would like you to go to coal mine. Full cargo. And then go here and empty your cargo. We've got all the materials headed this way. So, first things first, when it comes to wood, we need to do algae production. Now, I'm actually going to double the amount of compost. The reason for this, we are going to be making soil. Now, there are two recipes for soil. So we've got one with mud, so it uses one mud and one compost. Takes 4 seconds. And we also have one where it takes 1 sand and 2 compost. Now, when it comes to mud, right now, we have an amazing amount. We have lots and lots and lots and lots of mud. We're constantly making it, but this is a very small trickle. Whereas when it comes to sand, we have a lot more sand. We're making sand faster. So mud is going to run out eventually. So I just want to prepare for that inevitability. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to set up the algae. I think the algae is going to be here. And then maybe the trees down here. I don't know yet. We will figure it out. It will make sense when we get to it. One of the things we'll be doing as well is making sure that all the wood goes into a silo straight away. So all of this trash, I'm actually going to start filling up the supply on the rail network. Okay, let that continue to do that. How is things going on up here? So we are getting more crystone, which is fine. We are getting some geodes through. Getting some crystal dust. So it's working just slowly. Alright, let's place you down. Let's start about here, maybe. And we're just going to use this recipe because it's cheap. stuff come down like that. We cut that actually. Yeah. Right, slightly closer, please. I'm going to do that. Copy you. And do this. Okay, so we have, let's try that again. We have 8. Now we have 16, 24, 32, I think I brought 36 with me. Yeah, let's do that and flip it around vertically. Let's copy. 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 Right. Then copy all of that. And paste you right here. Let's power this up. Okay. Now, because I've increased this, we're probably going to get around 2 full red belts. So I'm going to have it merge like this. But I would like it to filter. So brown algae one way. Maybe not as far that way because there's not very much. Now we have 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 3 this way and the other 7 this way. And this should be enough for what we need. I'm going to put a box here and yeah, I'm actually going to limit it. The reason I'm limiting it, it's not because I need to, it's because when I'm deconstructing what we're doing up here, pretty sure we have a fair amount of compost just ready to go. So I just want to make sure I'm ready for it. So doing this, it's going to give us about 20 per second. Don't need to really do anything with it. That'll be enough. And let's connect you up. Now let's connect this up. Yeah, we'll do it this way. It's all powered up, but it's not doing anything yet because this doesn't have any water. There we go. All the algae we could need. The last couple, I'm actually going to turn these into pulp. Just to keep things moving. Alright. So we've done that. Next process we're going to do is make some ammonia. Not ammonia. Some urea for fertilizers. So we need a pump coming out this way. We are going to go directly into a tank. And then we also need you guys. Don't need very much coming out so far. There we go. And we'll limit it to a full stack of you. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this liquefier. I'm almost certain we only need one. But hey, let's overkill it. So this is going to be the carbon dioxide. And now the next thing we need is 2 chemical plants. Technically we only need 1, but we're going to do 2. And this is going to make urea. I'm going to flip this around like that. And connect you up like this. Flip you around like that. And do this. You know what? Let's go here first. Now that we're making urea, that is good. I want to clarify. I've no use for the purified water at all. Cool. Let's, yeah, I'll just need to go back to the base for that. So this is going to be the water. And this is going to be the urea. Let's go back to base. I can't remember if I actually make clarifiers or not. I don't believe I do. But yeah, we've got no use for purified water down here. Apparently I'm stuck. Can't move it. Weird. I might need to get some more fuel. Okay. Do I make clarifiers? Yes, I do. let us have a stack of those. They are super useful. Just going to grab some more of these. Just for the car. I suppose as well, while I'm here, why not grab some more belt? And some more fast inserters. Okay, so we now have aluminium back on here. Perfect. But brass has now run out. Okay. Let us fix that then. Let's do you the other way, actually. Right. So let's grab one of these trains. Can you go and get brass? Full cargo. Empty cargo. All right. There is not much belt left. It's because of tin. Right. Cool. Another problem for later. So clarify, please, and I would like to go there. All right, so we've done urea. Now we just need to make fertilizer. Okay. Let's make the fertilizer up here, I think. So come over here, fertilizer, please. We'll have you come down this way. And do that. And again, we'll get you to go into another chest. Amazing. So making fertilizer now. Now we need to make soil. Okay. So let us bring silos over here. I only want a full train's worth here. Okay. Now let's make mud. So we're going to have, I think, something like this. We're going to have one output and one input. I'm going to use this recipe here. Where we're going to pull from this side and output on the other side. Yeah. Just going to copy this, vertically flip it, cut it. So I want it around here, I think. Make a gap, make a gap. That should be 24. All right. So this is where the ingredients are going to come in. This is where it's going to output. Okay, now we're making soil. Let's cut this. I'd prefer it to be further that way. Now let's put the soil back in there. I'm happy to have this full of soil. Plus, over here, I've already kind of deconstructed most of that. Okay. Okay, we need another silo. Trees. This time though, I'm going to go to the wet rural tree making facility and I'm going to deconstruct it. So I think we can get rid of all of it. Sorry, I thought that was a garden there for a second. I think this garden coming up. Oh, that's just a regular tree. You just go. All right. Oh. still feel this all needs to go. Get rid of all of this. I'll leave this for now. I feel like I should get rid of most of the mud though. Let's get rid of all of you guys. No, not blueprint it. Deconstruct. Yeah, that's still connected. It's just here where the connection stops. Yeah, I'm glad I picked up the tree seeds. Now let's head back to base. I put the algae, soil and fertilizer in my trash. And I can pick up all the stuff I need to make fertilizer. Not entirely sure why I didn't connect this up already. So this should come down this way. Down here. Yep. No idea why I did a half-assed job there. That was a little bit weird of me. Okay. Let's pick up some bricks now. And a little bit of steel. And make the silos. go. Let's dump the rest of the stuff here. All right. Next thing is to make tree seeds. So we need 9 seed generators with a little bit of soil, right? Oh, and fertilizer. All right. It's fine. So let us do half and half, I think. Because both of these need fertilizer. Yeah. And tree seeds are going to go up this way. So we actually have more than 9. So I'm going to use this recipe here. I'm going to pick up from this side, and then drop on this side. And copy that, copy that, copy that, copy that, and copy that. This is much more than I need, but I just want to get rid of them, to be honest. I've still got 1, but that'll do. So again, I'm going to put this in a box. I'm going to definitely limit this. We don't need that many tree seeds. Okay, now we just need some water. We can do this by bringing some of them this way. Fabulous. Now the next thing we need is the arboretums. We have lots of them. I think we want to build 65. I might build 64, so that's a nicer ratio. That'll be 4 lanes of 16. Where 65 doesn't nicely divide. Because that's 13 fives, so yeah, it doesn't nicely go into a pattern. But 64, much more enjoyable to play with. There's another joke there about another number in the 60s, but I'm not going to make it. Anyway, the arboretum's over here. So I think what I want to do is have 2 lines go up, 1 for soil, 1 for fertilizer, 1 for seeds. Just like that. In fact, I'm going to do it on the inside here. Otherwise we're going to use more than I'd like to use. More belt, I mean, sorry. I will use my words. And we can have them come out on the other side. So trees are going to come out on this side, obviously. Yeah, like that. Cool. We will have... We'll have things come out this way. Is that okay? Yeah. It's all good. So pick up from there. And pick up from there. Yeah. Happy enough with that. So I'm going to copy this. So we've got 8, 12, 16. And we'll copy that. Place you just like that, and then just like that, and then just like that. Now we'll place belts coming down this way. Also thinking as well, do I want to use as many splitters as I'm likely to use? I think the answer is no. Because what we could do is we could get the belt to like snake around, because we're not using very many materials here. So for example, let's have the tree seeds come out this way. They come up this way and then up here. Carry on up this way. And then go down here. Not with a big rock in the way. And we come down this way. And back up again. I think part of the problem is though I need to do it that way. That way we can do that too. And up this way, around this way, down that way. Let's empty this one. Let's go down this way. I've literally just done the same thing again, but I didn't mean to do. Let's disconnect this. I definitely want the tree seeds to come up this way. Then on that side. Then on the inside. Then on the outside again. Like that. Cool. We just grab all the tree seeds here. And a few other things to fix is pipes here. Guess I'll place it then, eh? 65, okay. And how many have we placed? 64? Yeah. So we've got all the tree seeds going up that way. And then the soil and the fertilizer goes up that way. Make sure it does everything it's meant to. I mean, it looks like it to me. All right. Okay. I'm just going to connect this up to water now. Surprised these guys are still working. Everything looks constructed. We definitely need more belt. Okay, let us rename you. You're going to bring us the tin plates. And you are going to grab a tin as well. Off you pop. And when I head back, obviously we can connect all of this together. How many trees are we making? 6.5 a second, so not very many at all. So I think it's fine just to do this. Right. Let us head back. We need more belt. There's nothing else I can do right now. So what I would like to do is copy this. Not blueprint, copy. No, that please. Put you in there. Anything else I don't need? Yeah, wood. Let's put the wood away. we go. I imagine I'm going to deconstruct more of the base so I can use the battery we need. Though, to be honest, we don't need very much tin at all. So it might be easier to connect all the tin to the base. Oh, man, stop doing that. Okay, you are going to go here and stay. So, you guys want tin. I can relate to that. What's coming this way? I have no idea. So let's get rid of you. What's here? Okay, this used to be the silver, right? Get rid of you. And you. I'll put that in the bin somewhere. Oh, I see. So we're having the tin come all the way up here. And then it splits. I remember now how it works. It might make sense just to do undergrounds this way. Yeah, I already did the garden earlier, didn't I? Okay. It's not going to work how I want it to, so do that. And then that. So the red circuit should start making as well. And then the rest of the tin's going to come back this way and be utilized for red belt. Lovely. How much tin do you have? Tin? Iron, I know what I mean. About ferrous ore. What are you doing? Yeah, you have more iron than we need. Let's get this car. I want to go up to regular iron production. Change the circuit conditions. So this isn't gonna work, so this should be closed. Yeah. I'm not particularly bothered about circuit conditions here anymore. So it's these that matter. So providing that there's not enough iron where we're making the manganese, and there's enough iron in here, then this will open, otherwise it'll stay closed. That makes sense. Cool. Back to trees. After I grab a bit more belt, I think. Yeah, that should be enough for now. Let's grab a few more bolts. Hey. Connect you down this way. And you like that. Then the rest of the thing I need to do now is just power this off. Sorry, I just noticed I don't have any fast inserters left. I think that's okay though. It's not requiring anymore. Okay, so let's... Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. And for my last trick, we are going to be making the wood. Okay. So I think I want wood to come down this way. But I also want iron to come this way. Okay. So I wanted to make a full red belt of wood. That was the plan. So I think what I was planning on doing is something like this. We have trees coming this way and blades this way. Still need to go back to main base. Let me, yeah. Take from here, take from there. And we're going to do that and that. These are going to be filtered to wood. And then we're going to have these drop there. And again, use filters to the blades. Yep. This is going to use that as the recipe. I'm going to copy this, paste, and paste. In fact, let me move things, because I need a place for power poles. Okay. I want no more than 2 stacks. How many does this stack up to? 200. Okay. And again, let's use ghosts. We use a condition. Enable this if there are less than 200 saws. Okay. Let's move these then. Make them go there. Yeah, the only thing I need to do now then is grab the fast inserters for this. And then the tree facility is done. And then I'll place a few lights around, make it look a little bit Prettier in the dark. Helpful to set a recipe here as well. And pollution is actually going down here. So the arboretums absorb it. Oh, shouldn't have taken a drink while I was driving. Let's grab more of you. Nice. Grab all of you. Perfect. Now I'm just going to place a radar down here. Because I've noticed I've got a bit of a blind spot right here. Okay. Now I am certain that this copper's going to run out. As if on cue. Any other researchers I want? I'm not making Empire yet, so it doesn't make sense to get Steam 3. Resin 2? Maybe. Geode processing? Not yet, because we're not really using ceramics yet. Don't really need the crawler stuff, I'm not using it. Ooh, tool belt. Yes, please. Solar panels? Yeah, we make all of those. Why not? Why not use those as well? And use that. I'm expecting things to run out down there. And that's fine because we've done the tree facility. We'll be making circuits elsewhere. We have a dedicated circuit production, which I think I'm going to do here. Essentially put a T-junction and then bring rail down this way. Then put a roundabout here and then connect it this way. Then we've got a like a circle we can potentially use. That's what I've got planned for circuits. We will get there. The stuff to fix though first. Specifically catalyst. Let's head down this way. Ooh, hello. Let's fix that. That's why I need a spider. That's what I need. I need a Spidertron. But I am miles and miles and miles and miles away from that. Not even done military science yet. We're like 70 hours in off. Something that feels that way. 62. Not quite 70. Let's fix all of these. Let's power you up. Yep. Right, just want to make sure. Are there any ghosts at all? There don't seem to be. We must have just had just enough to do this then. What I'll do is I'll offset half of these. and a full compressed red belt of wood. Cool. Let's place some lights down. So maybe place one here and then one here. And one here. And where did I place the other one? There. There we go. Yep. And then I think another one just here. Placed a few around algae production too. Nope, not that. Yeah. So when it gets dark, this should lighten up and it should look a little bit better. There's some around here too. And then one just here. Okay. Tree facility done. Now next thing I want to do is wash for geodes. Now, how long has this episode been so far? Ooh. Probably should end it here. Let's head back to the base. And then we're just going to go over what we're going to do next. As I said, we're going to wash for geodes. Geodes is really, really important. Essentially, we're not getting enough geodes from washing at the minute. First death. Ah, dear. First death. Knew it was going to be a train. Ah, dear. Let's choose the balance class just for inventory size. Ah. I'm going to grab 8 engines. I'm going to go up here and grab a stack of fuel. And then, do we need steel for an automobile? Yeah, we do. Bigger tool belt. Let's grab a little bit of steel here. And then let's grab a few gears here. And that should... Oh, it's not gears, it's plates. And we have a car. Place the car down. Place the fuel in the car. And let's go grab my body. Disappointing. Whoops. Let's put that back. Another thing I will do in the next episode as well is we have slag processing here. We're actually going to utilize that and empty this silo that we have, which is just here. The reason I want to empty the silo is because I think we've got a full one of these. We don't. Ooh. Let's go up to concrete. I'm going to change that into a... let's get some brass. Make some brass chests. So we have quite a big need for concrete. Fortunately, later on we don't actually need slag for concrete. But we don't get to that next production for a little while. So come here. Yeah, if I recall correctly, I was struggling on steel and stuff. There we go. Silicon powder. That's the reason I'm not making any more concrete right now. But I do have 25,000, so it's not a big deal right now. Okay. Let's head back to the base, and we will end the episode there after I killed myself. It was bound to happen, and to be honest, 65 hours in, pretty impressed with myself. Usually happens a lot quicker than that. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this episode, why not come across the next one where we will fix Catalyst, the big thing we need to fix. And I'm pretty sure we're going to start looking at designing an electronics facility. I want the rail to come down this way. And I think I'm going to start building on this side and then have it quite elongated. And have it a little bit like this, where we have two stations, one for inputs and one for outputs. Pretty sure that's the plan. But no, thanks very much for watching, and you take care.